Hey guys, it's Mr. C here. We're going to talk a little bit about how to assign tasks to your teammates. And by now you should have already created labels for each of your teammates. I got two here. Let's go ahead and add one for Justice. Okay. So I'm going to be giving tasks for you guys to work on. And those tasks are going to fall under either web development or online marketing. So usually most of the stuff that works with the website will be under web development, and the stuff that is social media will be online marketing. Now, to make sure that all of these tasks get done, we need to be assigning them to some person or multiple people who are then responsible for getting those things accomplished. So these two lists right here, online marketing and web development, this is kind of the repository of upcoming things to do. Once something is started, it gets moved, so you click and drag it over here to in progress. Now, how do I know who's working on what? Well, it's easy. If I click on the pencil for this, for instance, the Create Wireframe card, and choose Edit Labels, I can click on, let's say, Justice, and now that's Justice's task. And if I want to, I can also assign this to multiple people. So I can say Justice and Jesse are both working on this. Now, when you assign a label to a card, if you don't see the names, if you just see the color pills there, you can click on them one time and it will open up and show the names for your whole board. All right, so now Justice and Jesse are working on this. Create wireframe. Well, as soon as this goes to in progress, I need to make a note and do two things. I need to say that I started it, and I also need to give this a due date, so I know when this thing is due, and I can close that out. All right. Now, the importance of this is this way we can have insight into what you are working on and what you've got accomplished. So this wireframe is probably going to take a couple days to get finished. So the next day that you guys are working on this wireframe, let's say Jesse does the next part of it. So Justice got started, and so now Jesse wants to work on it. So Jesse comes in and he says, I'm being Jesse here, finish the top half. Cool. Save. Now, if Jesse's gone tomorrow, Justice can come in and see exactly what Jesse has gotten done by checking out the activity down here. The due date lets us not lose track of when this thing needs to get finished. And once it is finished, then we make a comment, completed. Then we move it over here to the completed list. Now let's say we have a task that we're running into an issue. Maybe we're having a technical issue. So every time we try and, in this instance, install WordPress on Cloud 9, we get some funky error. So okay. And then this gets moved to on hold, need help. So obviously you would need to talk to myself or Mr. Salinas if there was something wrong here. Also, another reason that something would be on hold would be maybe you're waiting for another student in your team to get something finished. Again, that needs to be noted in the notes section, and then drag that over to the on hold, need help. Oh, I need to assign this to a person. Let's give this to Jesus. Cool. All right. So as we burn through our to-do items over here in these two lists, remember, in progress, it must be assigned to someone, and you must put a date when it started. If you haven't started on it yet, leave it over here in this list. If you say, let's say, I want to work on finding the pictures, you can go ahead and put your name there, but don't move it over into in progress until you actually start on it. And until it's in progress, it's not started. Cool? All right, thank you very much.